We are growing quickly, and what the weighted moving average means is that we're never quite funded for the number of students that we have coming in year after year.
Every year, the number of children enrolling into Edmonton Public Schools increases by about 5,000 students from the year before. Chair Julie Kusiek says the board expects the number of students in Edmonton's public schools to increase by 60,000 over the next decade. And while some construction projects are expected to break ground soon, public education is still falling far behind in meeting the demand of a growing population.
And that equates to the need for about 50 new schools to be opening their doors within 10 years.
It comes as the Teachers Union launches a province-wide campaign looking at bigger picture funding issues, calling out 15 years of chronic underfunding from NDP and Conservative governments.
But Alberta spends the least amount of money per student in all of Canada.
The Minister for Education responding in a statement acknowledging the boom in population, pointing to a 4.4% funding increase with additional funding for enrollment growth, saying this funding may be used to hire up to 3,100 additional teachers and classroom support staff so school authorities can manage class sizes and the growing number of students. $44 million will be provided in 2024-25 to help school authorities support the diverse needs of students and address classroom complexity. This is part of the more than $1.5 billion for learning support funding to meet students' specialized needs. Last week, the Alberta government announced a $2.1 billion investment into building more schools, which will help advance 98 school development and modernization projects throughout the province. But timelines for when construction and enrollment at these schools will open is still unclear.
I would love to say that when construction funding is announced, we get a magic button to push and the doors open. Unfortunately, it takes 3 to 5 years.
Elder Dr. Francis Whiskey Jack High School in Southeast Edmonton is expected to open its doors to about 2,400 new students in the fall for the first time. But the Edmonton Public School Board chair says that only accounts for about half of the nearly 5,000 students that will enroll in Edmonton Public Schools in the coming year. Alberta's education minister is scheduled to make an announcement providing an update on funding for student supports tomorrow morning. In Edmonton, Elliot Knopp, City News.